So each filter comes like this in a Ziploc bag with all of the components. There are 7 components to the kit. First is a drill bit, which we'll explain. Second is the male adapter. Third is the filter's down tube with the female adapter. Then is the filter. We have a washer, of course, to keep the water from leaking, and a hook for lifting the filter above the water line to keep the filter turned off, and a syringe. This is for backwashing or for cleaning. Also included in here is a couple of pieces of paper with a diagram for assembling the filter, the same as I'll be explaining now. But all of that comes with the filter. Very simple, very clear and straightforward instructions. And then on this, which of course is the name of the filter, shows the contents inside as well as all of the contaminants that it keeps out. So I'll set this down and I'll go ahead and begin assembly. What you need is a basic 5-gallon bucket is the level that was the amount that we use, but buckets can be attained anywhere and it need not exactly be like this. So something of this nature, sturdy plastic. We'll start by making a hole about 1.5 inches up from the bottom of the bucket. This hole has already been made, but this is made up from the bottom because as dirty water goes into this bucket as a receptacle, we want to let the sediment get below the filter tube so that less sediment will then go into the filter. So we set the hole up a little bit from the bottom. And this hole is made by, in this case we have the drill bit that comes in the kit. So this is a very specific 13/16 of an inch to make the right hole. And again, we always stress that you need not have this drill bit or a drill. This can be done with a knife or a sharp object, which we often in the field will just grab a knife and make the hole and start twisting until we can tell that it's the right size just by trying. So in this case, we've made the hole with the drill bit, and we first take the male adapter piece, reaching inside the bucket and screwing that so that it comes out the front there, and flush all the way on the inside. If you can see, it's against the inside of the bucket. Then the next piece that we put on here is the washer. There's one single rubber washer, and that goes outside here. And again, that's to prevent leakage from around where the hole is. Now the hole is snug, and it should be snug where the threads just barely get you through. This is again to prevent leakage. And then the washer on top. Then we take the down tube with the female adapter. So we set this here and very simply screw that on just so that it's snug. It doesn't have to be too tight, no extra stress on the component. It's tight. Then the next piece is the key piece, which is the filter. Inside of here is a little cartridge with microfibers, etc. All that information is available, but this is the key piece. This is what does the saving. We will first put on here the hook, and as the two pieces connect, these go with the little tabs on here perpendicular to each other, and then when they're all the way together, we turn and it clicks. When these are in line with each other, the filter is now locked, and that's water sealed. So again, this goes on, the pieces are perpendicular, and then turn, and it's locked in place. The hook here is to, when we want to put the filter up and it's not in use, he sets up on the side of the bucket, and voila, it's fully assembled. Again, so when you want to take, with the water's inside here, dirty water's in here, and as you lower the tube below the water line, the water will flow. It's drinkable water, flows down low, and when you want to stop, you lift the filter up and set the hook on the lid or any other part of the bucket, whatever it is, just above the water line, and the water will stop flowing. Okay, so the next phase of this then is the back flushing. With proper maintenance, this filter can last for 5+ years, so it's important that we backwash. So, disconnect the filter, remove the hook, set the filter aside, and here we have the syringe. Remove the syringe from the wrapper, keep the wrapper nearby. This is intended to keep the syringe clean when it's not being used. And draw clean water from however you set the clean water. Take the filter upside down. This neatly fits into the spout of the filter. Press. The dirty water you'll see will be coming out this way. You do this several times, 3, 4, 5 times, until you see the water coming out the back end is clear, and then the filter is clean. Return the syringe to its case, and your filter is ready to go. Put the hook back on. Parts are perpendicular. Turn till it clicks, and ready for operation.